Next up, some people love the extended story and legacy of my career, but others are masters of the quick game. So
the starters for the Utah Jazz, they've got Horford, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Dennis. There's Rudy Gay, and it's Simmons. They've got Marc Gasol. He's out there with Allen. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Jerome in at the point. And the Jazz start out with the ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Utah. Gay outside. Passes it to Schroeder. And we're at the starting gates of a long NBA season, and for a team looking Doris to go all the way, what's most important to establish early?
Well, I think first and foremost, commitment to the collective, meaning are you putting team first? And obviously there's always new faces. Can you integrate those personalities and the basketball skill set, get everyone on the same page? There's so much to be worked out early.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Valanciunas.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Second shot opportunity, and Allen with the layup.
Well, so often we're talking about Jarrett Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Williamson. Chalk up two there.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. One thing he wants to do is prevent Ben Simmons from getting downhill. Coach said with his speed, handle, and vision, he'll pick you apart if you let him run the court unimpeded. You're going to try to pick him up the minute he receives the ball, Kevin. But that's easier said than done. Back to you.
Thank you, David. There's the pass to Jerome. Back to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Schroeder. Now Gay. Back to Schroeder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Gilgeous-Alexander getting to the in-between game, taking what the defense gives him.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and Gabe's skilled really at drawing contact. Doesn't back away from it, especially when he's shooting.
And it's tied up with that one. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jerome passes to Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jarrett Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Horford the pass to Schroeder. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Here's Jerome. Outside Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Allen outside. Here's Jerome. The wing jumper off target.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
At the end of the first, Clark. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
You've got Williamson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Allen. And it's Jerome in at point. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Horford is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Gay in at the 3 slot.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Horford, and he's got his first free throw of the game. And so he hits both. Utah trailing here. Gay passes to Schroeder. Gay trying to break free.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Now here's Schroeder. Oh, the lob for Simmons. No good on the shot.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Jerome passes to Williamson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Gasol. It's good from long range. Gasol's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Marc Gasol added this to his arsenal years ago, and now you've got to contest him at range.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Jerome passes to Gasol. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Drops in the layup for 2. Williamson's got 6.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Schroeder outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Jerome. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Schroeder against Williamson. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Horford. From 15 feet away, again the Jazz score.
And Gay is superb at knowing where to run to in the open floor. A clever forward who finds ways to score in the fast break.
Jerome passes to Allen. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Horford. The shot and game clock separated by 4, and that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Here's Jerome. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. To the inside. Williamson kicks to Valanciunas. Over Simmons. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you feel about it? They put a strong effort. And it's just about time.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Marc Gasol is out there with Jarrett Allen. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Jerome in at the point guard position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Lets it fly. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Jerome's got 6. Jazz trail by 3. Now here's Simmons. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder outside for the tie. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Jerome. A rebound by the Jazz. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Jerome passes to Gasol. Out left to the wing. Williamson against Schroeder. Gasol, that's a 2-pointer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Marc Gasol in the catch and shoot game. Okay, we see you, Mark.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Schroeder. And here is Simmons. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Gay outside. Schroeder surveying the floor. Horford dishes to Schroeder. Back to Horford. Jerome with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Valanciunas. Al Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for Utah. A 2-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. For Utah, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And anytime he comes up with a steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
Jerome passes to Williamson. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Horford in at the center. At 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Williamson. Here's Jerome. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Williamson finds Gasol. 6 to shoot. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Schroeder.
Well, tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the floor.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. The pass to Williamson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
And Simmons kicks to Horford. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
Here's Schroeder, and it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Schroeder. Jerome, no good.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Schroeder. Horford's got his first bucket of the night.
To me, that play is about focus from Al Horford. Just extraordinary body control on the finish. Nice.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Valanciunas defending to the middle. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Utah.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the... Oh, wow.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
From 10 feet out, Allen with the rebound.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And it's Williamson missing. And here is Simmons. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.